So I'm actually making one of these chicken. This is like a chicken taco with using what's that stuff called? Parmesan cheese. This is just some pasta mixed in Italian. Regardless, this stuff is actually really good. I'm gonna put a little bit on the taco sauce here. As taco sauce, sorry. Marie's mango Chardonnay. Look how it pours out. Ooh, that's too much. Oh well, I'm gonna put a little bit on there. I'm probably gonna transfer some of that into that right there because I did too much of it. But look at the consistency of it. It's really good. This is the stuff right here. Linda got it. It's called Mango Chardonnay. Mango Chardonnay. There, I'm just showing the consistency of it. So it's almost kind of borderline. Almost, I thought maybe there was some egg in it, but you can see it's probably the best dressing that I've had in a while. There's no GMO oil. It's real premium. Here's some information right here. Brea, California. Yeah, it's a California food, but here's the ingredients on everything. This is actually genius. This is really, really good. I highly recommend this right here. I'm putting it on a taco. I know I did that. That's kind of gross, but put it on some pasta too. Well, it could look better. I mean, here I'll kind of flip this around, make it look a little prettier by changing that. See, that it almost looks like something you would see if you go like this, something you see in Vegas. Maybe bring this over here like that or something. Maybe clean this up right here. Now you got 4 stars. Just change the shape of it. Well, hang on, a little bit more. Can I go like that? Very good. Getting the place ready for moving. So we're disassembling things and moving along. Oh, and also, I got like this just regular pure lemon, but I poured some of that out and put water in it. And I add these things right here to it. It's like a vitamin thing. It's very, very good. You shake it up like that. Kind of camping even though I'm still here, but I'll be leaving soon. Well, we begin this September 28th, 2021 with moving day 5. Yesterday was actually moving day 4. Just various boxes. You can kind of see them in here. And some chairs. Basically just kind of, I don't know, I packed this cross right here that Linda gave me. It says hope on it. And maybe an office trash can and a bunch of other stuff. So we'll be hitting the road here pretty soon. Toss some things in the trash right here. So I've had these spices. This is my second marriage. I kind of see them in there. I've been told by many people to throw them away. I just kind of kept them as a kind of an heirloom thing, a memory kind of thing, and I'm going ahead and throw them away. And I'm not throwing away everything, but I have tossed out a few things, and we headed out pretty soon. So welcome to the Please Subscribe show. I'll be dropping off some stuff that I no longer need. One reason I'm throwing this fan away is it just no longer works. I'm just gonna set it by the dumpster and then throw away these spices because, well, you know, spices get old. But anyway, be with y'all in just a moment. Y'all have a good day today. I sure will miss this place, but I must move on. That's the fan, the shadow of the fan that I'm holding there, just to let you know. Should probably pick up that wire right there, but it's kind of dragging behind. I didn't realize I just kind of grabbed it and it went. There we go. Now we got it. It's like that scene in The Jerk with Steve Martin. And I'll take this lamp. You know, you gotta see The Jerk with Steve Martin. It's great. I'm always setting the lamp beside the dumpster, so I'm not actually throwing it away. But I figure the spices, you know, they get too old. They've been there for 2 years. And I rarely ever really used them. Actually, after about the first year, I stopped using them altogether, and they just became decoration. Anyway, all right. It just stopped working one day, so I'm leaving it here for now. So it was a joy to live here. There was a lot of parties that they threw at the pool. I didn't go to a single one of them. They also bring in a food truck almost every day. Never visited a food truck either. Wanted to, but I bought most of my food from Walmart, Kroger. Well, Linda helped with a lot of that, and we just cooked our own food. That's why we did a few cooking shows. Anyway, right now, if we do a cooking show, it has to be stovetop only, which we may do. I may bring our toaster oven. Other than that, I'll check in with y'all when I'm on the road. To do that, I respected the Native American in me. I've got so my grandfather was half Apache. His Papa Joe, he passed away in his 50s. He was a mail carrier. He used to pray over all the envelopes before he'd drop them off at people's door. Very religious man. I believe it was Jehovah's Witness, and that was on my mom's side. So my mom would have been a quarter Apache, and I believe that makes me 1/8. So I have 1/8 Apache in me. And then I'm half Irish, half English. But I see a feather or I hear a bird call, and I see that as a sign. It's almost kind of like a message sometimes, you know, or to pay attention. Anyway, I just wanted to say that real quick, not getting all Native American kind of, you know. But I think the Apache tribe kind of got the ringer. One thing, their name, Apache in French, means enemy. But the Apache tribe, actually, they were pretty helpful. A lot of wars and all kinds of stuff. A lot of them were used as scouts. They were very good at helping out a lot of people. So I think that'd be a cool movie, to make a movie about an Apache. Anyway, I'll see y'all a little bit later. Tomorrow I might wear my Longhorn cap. Now, I assure you, I'm not the biggest Longhorn fan, but I did go to UT, a summer camp, a theater summer camp when I was younger. So it's kind of an homage to that. Actually, I don't follow college football really at all, and I probably should more. But I may wear the Longhorn cap tomorrow and just say that, okay, I'm a Longhorn fan. But I have no problems with the Sooners and things like that. you know, because there's the big Sooners and Hook'em Horns and, you know, the rivalry between Oklahoma and UT. But I probably would just go for UT. I mean, why not? It's Texas. But I don't really follow the aspects of football. But I do kind of want to start getting into soccer. I think I like watching soccer. It's my favorite sport. I played it when I was younger. It's not too popular in America, but it is pretty popular in Texas. And FCC, I'm learning about them. They're the Frisco team. They're a professional soccer team. So I do have a vlog planned once I get moved out to this new place. I'll see if I can do it. It's been a while, but I'm finally going to plan a vlog and actually go out and do it. September 28th, 2021. It's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I was going to wear shorts, but since I'm moving, went ahead and wore jeans. And anyway, there's a tractor coming up here. Chris and Thomas, Broken Chair. It's a great song. And as it goes to a hot beverage, I got some coffee that I made from, well, the coffee's from Kroger. It's just a basic Kroger coffee mixed in with a little bit of dab of milk. And so we're starting this. It's pretty hot beverage. It's not necessarily piping hot, but it's you know, it's not burning hot, I guess is a better original kind of way of me saying it. It's not a burning hot beverage, but it's pretty warm, not too bad. I gotta go here. Oh man. Kind of makes you want to just get rid of all your possessions, where you're limited to a very certain amount, a limited amount, so it doesn't hurt as much if you have to move suddenly. Makes you think. It's kind of an office file cabinet. You know, you can put like a printer on it. It's one of the legs of it. I know a couple people was like, what is that? It's like office furniture. Well, I think the reason why we go through change and hard times is so that God can teach us to land on our feet and...
Watch out! Object on road ahead.
They need to teach like the AI, artificial intelligent vocal command things to not interrupt you, you know, when you're talking. But I'm okay with it. So God puts us through these things so that we can learn to land on our feet. And if everything was handed to us, which in some cases in life, it happens to a lot of people, but not everyone. But He teaches us how to get out of these certain situations by following Him and His way. Because believe me this, if I really was Jesus, I would not have taken all that stuff that I didn't really possibly need. I haven't taken the toilet brush yet, but I'm just trying to save as much money as I can through the pandemic. But I think He teaches us to do this. What about getting contacts too? Anyway, that's something for the future. I've been in bad situations. I've been able to land on my feet. I landed on my feet. So we fall all the way down. and then we have to work our way back up slowly. And that's how life is. We don't just keep getting what we want without there being lost somewhere down the road. We can present a life of just good and happy and everything's great all the time, but we know somewhere in the mix that that's not true. So I think it's okay to show some of our flaws and the things that go wrong and how we overcome them. That's what perseverance is. That's what leads to character and perseverance. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say this September 28th. All right. And that's my filmmaker hat for right now. I'm kind of a believer that anyone that has a passion for music and plays a song and has conviction, then that's a good song. I haven't really listened to this song. I listened to a few moments of it, 12 seconds of it, but I know it's going to be a good song. You can tell whenever the song starts, usually, in a lot of cases. Not every case, but in a lot of them. Try not to miss the turnoff. I may have already I don't know. That could have been where I need to be. I'm gonna see. And then I'll spin into Buc-ee's, get a little bit of gas, and then we'll probably go and pick up, I guess, early dinner, late lunch kind of thing. I don't know what you call that. I'm trying to still figure out brunch. I guess brunch is after breakfast, then there's brunch, and then there's lunch. That's for the rich people. And then after lunch, I don't know what you call that. I guess pre-dinner. And sometimes I have dinner late. I'm just going to play it safe and go on this one right here. So this is Alliance Airport exit. It looked like that was the sign. And then we'll just stay on the passage road. That way we won't miss the turnoff this time. So, I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I don't know if you're sitting there taking notes. But for some reason, I'm telling you. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got everything unpacked. Not everything, but at least a carload. And I think for breakfast, I had about maybe almost a full cup of coffee with a little bit of milk. And probably like maybe a thin slice of chicken. I was going to make eggs, but I was in a hurry. I think that was pretty much it. So this pre-dinner thing is going to be well worth it, or at least well deserved to a certain degree. At least, of course, I was fasting, which I'll talk about that later. So Buc-ee's is over there, but I just remember the QT right across the road is about the same price at times as Buc-ee's. Sometimes Buc-ee's cheaper. Instead of going all the way around there and then have to spin back towards Roanoke, which is where I'm going to be heading, I'm just going to stop at the QT instead. And then I'll get a little bit of gas, and then we'll get, I guess I'm going to call it, I don't know if you're eating at 3 o'clock. It's not really dinner. It's not really lunch. It's in between. It's like a meal in between, even though I didn't have breakfast or lunch. So anyway, that's because I'm busy and I'm moving. You know, there are people out there that do miss a meal. Not everybody, but there are people out there that do. So QT is $2.69, so that's well worth it. And we'll just stop in there. Then off the subway. This is actually a truck stop QT. I like those clouds. I've got scales and everything to weigh them in. That's a no truck entrance, so we're okay with this way. Is that an ice cream truck? That's actually an ice cream truck. So don't forget, celebrate Roanoke. Downtown Festival, October 9th, noon to 9 p.m. Live music, free family fun. Right there in the historic Roanoke. Historic downtown Roanoke. Well, they had it. So, I don't know, Circle K does one. They even have a little thing on the end of it right there.
That must be frustrating. Having to change the glove. Just double tomatoes. That's all. That's all I'm looking for. It's as simple as that.
Let's do 6-inch on flatbread, make it turkey, American, and then pretty much everything on it. Yeah, that's no problem. Extra banana peppers right here, and then you know, just like one jalapeno, and just olive oil and vinegar. I will sit by this sandwich for a while. I'll probably just snack on the chips, let it sit there for a while. I might take a bite or two, I don't know. Yeah, I threw the hat back there. I don't know. Wait, I have to sit there and look at it the entire time in the windshield. Or the dash. Where's that space between the windshield and the... I guess it's called a dash. Dashboard. Where the front defroster comes out. The front defroster section of the car. This section right here. The little section. What's that called? Front dash part of the board. I mean the front dashboard of the car. These are pretty good. So far at Subway, they're my favorite. Miss Vickies lime and cracked pepper. They're made with love and care. I like them.
Has that crunch sound. I remember my dad used to always eat chips. I have to be in the car or whatever. I have to listen to him eating chips. Same with my sister. She'd be at the dinner table eating Doritos and hot sauce. And I hear this like. It's a very distinct sound.